Alright guys, on this video, I just want to show you two jobs I'm doing. So you guys know I just got my van back and I've been booking myself for a lot of jobs because I haven't been able to do a lot, obviously. So the contract's over. It ended last Saturday, but for some reason I'm still getting jobs. People still buying stuff, so I'm cool with it. So this is a Saturday morning. I got two jobs pre-scheduled. This customer I'm going to right now, I'm not going to show it because this is one of the one of the salespeople at the first furniture store. She bought a lot of stuff. So anyways, my van's filled up. Like I said, I picked this up yesterday so that I could deliver it early morning. So it's delivery's gonna be about 9:30. And nothing big. The only thing big is this dresser right here. So other than that, everything's almost one-man carry. A bunch of chairs and stuff. So anyways, I'm gonna knock that out. I'll let you know how much I charged her and what the original price is. I did give her a discount because, you know, she's one of the sales ladies. She hooked me up with a lot of jobs, so gotta look out for her. She actually lives on my side of town, so it worked out perfect. Once I finish this job, I'm headed to two furniture stores, picking up a few items from one and a few items from the other store, and then doing a delivery about 5 miles from there, going to a $5 million house. So I might record that one. And then at the very end, I was supposed to have 3 jobs today. I canceled one of them, and it was a gig app. I have not done a Dolly in, it feels like 2 months. I don't know how long it's been. So I don't miss gig apps, and I don't miss how terrible they are and how bad they treat us. So I'm gonna share my experience of why I was gonna do a job, but then I canceled, and I realized how much I hate Dolly. I can't stand them. I'm gonna explain what happened. So I am 100% focused on trying to do what I'm doing right now, working directly with clients, cutting out the middleman. That's my #1 priority. Alright guys, just finished that job. Very easy. Everything right through the door. First floor, right as soon as you go inside the door. Again, that customer works at the store, gave her a discount. My original price was $220. I charged her $175 for all that stuff. So like I said, almost one-man carry for most of the stuff. So very easy job. Me and my wife knocked it out. So we're headed to the second store now. And this customer has items at both stores. So we're gonna pick those up. Hopefully, we should be able to be done in about an hour and a half. Everything should be ready, so it should be quick load and roll out, and then I'll be it. All right, guys, I don't want this video to be too long. I just loaded up for the second customer, the first furniture store. We're headed to the second one, so we got 12 pictures, like picture frames. No, I'm sorry, 13 picture frames, 2 chairs, and I think that was it. Oh, I'm sorry, a chair and an ottoman. That's what it is, a chair and an ottoman. So we're headed to the other store to pick up one more chair, a little small chair, an end table, and like a coffee table, and that's it. And then we'll go drop it off. Headed to a $5 million house. So this customer is a regular at this store. They buy a lot of stuff, they got a lot of money. So that'll be fun to check that out. I'll show you a little bit of it. All right, guys, loaded up. This is what we picked up from the other store. So just one chair. This is the little coffee table right here, and then this what is that? Oh, this little end table. So I have pictures of it. This is what we picked up, those 3 items. So it's got them wrapped up, got them secured, and we're about to go deliver it. I'll just show a little bit of it. All right, guys, I'm pulling up to the customer's house. We are in Mansion City right here. Mansion City. Oh, everybody got a big house except for this one. So the customer's house is 13,000 square feet, $5 million. I looked it up. So I always blur customers now just out of respect. I don't really have to, but I do. I'm gonna show as much as I can, but I'm just gonna show us bringing in like 1 or 2 things so you can see how we're doing it. We're gonna take our time, get the job done right. We're gonna want no chance of any damage or anything. But yeah, man, just showing you, look at these houses. Woo, great, look at this, my goodness. So that's another exciting thing about my work. how else can you get in a house like this other than what I'm doing, delivering? Cause I sure don't I don't know anybody balling like this, personally. Man, look at this. Woo, woo. All right, we here. So this is the house right here. My goodness, look at this thing. I just wanted y'all to see it. I'm about to back into the driveway. They got the gate open for me. Oh man, let me let this car pass. Look at this thing. That's a palace. Oh man. Hello. See, no hanging trees. Nope, we're good. All right, back up some more. Hello, how you doing?
Hi. I made it just in time.
Oh, you're my customer.
I was rushing.
Yeah. How you doing?
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
How are you? Yeah, so you ready?
Let me just take it in real quick, because it's not every day I deliver to a house like this.
It was
My goodness.
oh gosh. I'm having I had a table for me and it got delivered to one of her other clients and she actually brought it to me.
Oh, okay.
And she was the one that helped me with like some of the rooms and getting the furniture.
Oh, yeah, because she
Yeah.
does the interior.
Yes.
Yep.
And she's like, she would always ask me, where are you gonna put that?
Yeah.
Where are you gonna put that? And then when she came, she's like, I see now where you put
Yeah.
that. You know, so it's like,
Nice.
yeah, thank
All
you.
right, cool. So,
We've been slowly moving in, and it's,
oh, you just moving into this?
well, we've started moving in since September.
Oh, okay.
So
Gotcha. It takes a
slowly-
while.
Yeah, it's
Got the east wing done, working on the west wing. Got you.
yes. It's been a lot, and we travel back and forth to the valley. That's where we were at.
Gotcha.
The pictures we will put just for now. I think we will put them like all right here.
Okay, so
Stacked
pictures right
here.
there.
Yes, and then the ottoman.
Over here.
Well, I haven't moved stuff yet, and I'm still unpacking. I think we're just gonna put it here.
Okay.
Because I've got to move a table, and
Gotcha.
I'm not ready.
Okay, no worries. Like I said, we'll bring it in. You just tell us where to go.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Does this door open too or no?
It does.
Is it hard to open? Pretty easy?
Well, for me it is because I'm not that tall.
Let's see if we
But you
can.
can do it.
Just so we don't rub nothing.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right.
Is it locked?
No, he just has to push like really hard.
Which way? This one?
I
Inside,
don't
right?
know.
Oh,
Maybe
wait.
the bottom one is not locked. I mean, it's always hard for me to do. It does work.
Okay, hold
Which
on.
way?
Is this unlocked or locked? No, that seems locked. Let me see. That should be unlocked.
It's just a-
Oh, it's just hard. Okay, I didn't want to break that.
No.
I sure can't afford to pay for this.
You
All
know,
right.
it's just a hard.
So let's stage.
Yeah, we'll stage it right here. Yep, we'll do that. All
I
right,
think
sounds
we
good.
should try to do the chairs first here.
Okay, no
Well,
problem.
whatever is easier for y'all. I mean,
It's
I don't
we
know.
can literally stage everything and just
Okay.
bring it on
Oh,
there.
I see. Okay.
All right. Let me turn this way. Got it? All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask her, what are you doing, Lillian? Where's that gonna go? I'm gonna pick up-
So these have wheels too, so.
Yes. So that one will just go there. Yeah, I have a little birdie that
Wait,
has
does it have
decided
wheels?
to make his home.
Oh no, it don't have wheels. I thought they did.
It's
My bad.
wheels, though.
My bad. Let's pick it up and put it right here real quick.
And so I'm sure he's wondering, where are they? See, there's a little nest up above. He liked my house so much that
Oh.
my husband knocked
the
it down
birds.
once, and then he's like, nope, I'm gonna make it again.
Oh.
I'm like, yeah.
All right, all we got left is the pictures and that's it. So not gonna show this. All right, guys, as you saw, we just completed that delivery. Pretty easy. We didn't really take anything far, just right in the doorway. The only thing we took was a coffee table to the backyard. So I just recorded a little bit. I didn't record the whole thing, but something that I always do, especially going into a house like this neighborhood right here, it's not every day that you deliver to people like this. So obviously this lady and her husband are very successful at something, and I'm always curious. So I asked, hey, how did we land this house right here? I don't even know how many bedrooms or whatever it is. I know it's $5 million because I looked it up. That's all I know. So apparently her husband, back in the late 90s, he has a company, and he created the coding for online payments. So hold on, we got an expedite order. $22? No, I'm not interested in that. So anyways, her husband created the coding for online payments. So basically, like, she gave the example of, so I live in Texas, and Texas has CPS, the gas company, whatever, electricity, all that. They have customers. That company, CPS, uses her husband's coding, like the software, to allow customers to pay online. So this was late 90s, where online payments didn't exist. So you had to write a check or whatever. So that's how they landed this. That blew up into this. And one thing she said was that it was sacrifice. He gave up everything, his time, working 365 days a year, going on vacation, bringing his laptop with him, working, like never really having a day off. He did a lot of sacrifice, but look what it got him. He retired 3 years ago, and he's going to enjoy the rest of his life. And the wife is definitely spending that money. So anyways, I just had to ask that. Like I said, it's not every day you get to deliver to a customer like this. So ask questions. If they're willing to talk, she was nice enough to talk. You get inspired when you hear stuff like that. But one thing all rich people say is sacrifice. They all say that. They had to give up something or sacrifice or spend a lot of their personal time trying to get to that dream. So that's something they all have in common. So anyways, I'm gonna end the video in just a few. I just got to tell you about a Dolly order that I canceled. I'm supposed to do it right now or later today. I canceled it. I'll tell you why. And then this is what I made total. So on this customer, I charged her $185. She gave me $200 for this. So this is the total what I made today, just those 2 jobs. It's supposed to be 3, but just 2. All right, just real quick, I just want to share this experience I had. I'm almost home. So I accepted a Dolly for, I think it was 5 o'clock this evening. And I did it because I was already out and about. It's like, I think like 3 o'clock. It's like a little past 3 o'clock. So it's kind of good timing. And this customer lives not too far from me, maybe like 10 minutes away. So that's the reason I accepted it. It's a labor only job. And I don't have a screenshot of the actual job because I canceled it. But it was to help the customer. It says help load a washer and dryer, there's 1 flight of stairs, onto his pickup truck. And that's it. It's 1 location. So I'm looking at the order and I'm like, something don't look right, because it showed the washer and dryer twice, like 2 times. And normally that means that there's, help at 1 location and then you're gonna help at a different location. That's normally what that means, unless there's 4 washers and dryers. I don't know. It was confusing. So I hit up the customer and I said, hey, is this 1 location or 2 locations? And they text me back. It says 2 locations. We're gonna load up and then we're gonna take it to, he's gonna take it in his truck. So I gotta follow or meet him in Live Oak, which is like 30 miles from my house. And I said, absolutely not. I said, the way this order came out, it shows 1 location. I'm just gonna help you at that location. You're gonna have to, well, I'm sorry, before I said that, I called support. And this is the issue I have with gig apps. Why I told you, Dolly is the worst. They're absolute worst when it comes to support for the driver. They'll bend over backwards for the customer, but they won't do anything for you. So I called and I told them, I recorded it, but I'm not gonna play it. I record all my phone calls with them. I told them, I said, hey, look, this order says 1 location, labor only, help load the customer's truck. But I just messaged the customer and they're saying that, no, I need to help them at the 2nd location, the drop off, which is like 30 miles away. That address is not even on the order. So I said, you guys need to take me off and don't, give me any penalty. I want to relist it with no penalty, right? No, they can't do it. They said they cannot. I have to wait until I get there, which was today. This was yesterday. I have to wait till I start the order and then do an adjustment. I have to do an adjustment to add the new address, or the customer can do it. And I was like, so you guys can't take me off of this order because the customer didn't provide accurate information. I have to wait all the way to the day of to actually start the Dolly and then add an adjustment, because it won't let me do an adjustment until you start the Dolly. They said yes. So anyways, I'm like, okay. So I hit up the customer. I said, look, I can't help you at the 2nd location. You're gonna have to adjust it. And he said he couldn't do it on the app. He tried to do it, he couldn't do it. So I gave him the phone number to Dolly support. And I said, you're gonna have to call them and add that address because I can't help you until that everything's documented. I can't just go to some random address or whatever, it has to be documented. So anyways, that's what we did. So a few minutes later, he does the update and I get the opportunity to relist it. It gives you 1 hour to accept the adjustment. They added, I got a screenshot of the decline. When I declined the adjustment, they're gonna give me an extra $8 to go 30 miles to help unload his washer and dryer at the second location. Insane. $8, $8. So that's what I'm talking about. This is why I'm trying to tell you guys, you gotta try to start your own business and work with clients yourself, because that's what you're gonna get paid. There's no way I would have did that job for less than like 5 o'clock, washer and dryer, 1 flight of stairs, 30 miles to another location where I think it had to go upstairs too. There, we were looking at around 225, 250. That's just to start with. So like, that's what I would be getting paid if he booked me directly. So anyways, the job pay, I think it paid like 130 for me. It went from 122 to 130. And then I declined it, the adjustment. So I didn't get a relist penalty. I don't know if anybody did it or not. Maybe they did, I don't know. But the pay was like, it was less. When it came out again, it was like 117. So anyways, that's what you're dealing with. Way underpaid. Maybe like 180, 190 would have been halfway decent, but that's ridiculous to add $8 to that order to make it from 122 to 130. And this is a 2-person job. This is not just for me. This is a 2-person job. So I'm supposed to bring my assistant, which is my wife. So I have to pay my wife out of that 130. Ridiculous. So anyways, so gig apps are a great way to stay busy and help you at your startup with the business. But that shouldn't be your ultimate goal. You shouldn't just be doing gig apps. Unless you're just side hustling, that's fine. But if you're trying to run a real business, you need to use gig apps as a stepping stone and move away from it as soon as you can. I have a huge client list now, and that's gonna be part of my overall review from the furniture delivery. But anyways, I'll get to that another day. I just want to share that. That was my experience. I do not miss Dolly one bit, not even a little bit. It just reminded me of how terrible these companies are. So anyways, that's it. Y'all have a good one, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.